Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2020 general readings. We're looking at the first half of April from the 1st to the 15th. And this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus, lovely bulls. First half of April. Welcome everyone, first comers, first timers, newcomers, and followers and subscribers. Welcome back. Thanks for all that you do in support of this channel, for all your likes, your sharing the videos, subscribing, your donations towards the channel. Thank you so much for that. So this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus for April 1st through the 15th of 2020. So that's April sun, moon, rising if your Venus is in Taurus, or if you're cross-watching for a Taurian as well. General readings always play out and resonate a little differently for everyone. So watch your other sign videos if you know them. I strongly recommend it for additional information and clarification. If any of these readings do resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something or reach out for a personal reading or get information on that, you can click on the description link below, click on the little arrow that pulls down info and my contact details, and you'll see all of that there. You can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And response time is pretty quick. I can usually get back to you with more information the same day or the first 24 hours. And I do readings full time, so I'm pretty diligent with my schedule and yours to get readings out to you or set up with you in as timely a fashion as possible. So send me an email if you're interested. I would be delighted to work with you. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's in store for you for the first half of April. April 1st to the 15th for Taurus. For those of you who need or want to know, I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by artist Cyril Marchetti. Here's a picture of what it looks like. Beautiful colors. I love this particular artist for tarot cards. Okay, Taurus. We begin with the Six of Cups, followed by the Magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Four of Cups. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the first half of April, Taurus, is the Knight of Coins. Taurus, it looks like there is some kind of offer or opportunity for change here with the Knight of Coins that you are either considering accepting or considering making. Knights always represent offers and opportunities for change coming in. It's also your energy, earth energy, which governs the suit of coins, sometimes known as pentacles. It's all about the physical structure of our life and the solidity and stability of that. So often coins is money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, long-term relationships, everything that makes us feel safe and stable in our day-to-day life. So the Knight of Coins is slower than his other brother knights, kind of cautious, goes forward a few steps, stops, takes a look around, goes forward a few steps. There's a slow energy about this opportunity for change. And again, for some of you, you may be considering this, or you may be considering accepting an offer, or making an offer. It feels kind of like it's just swirling around in your mind and in your heart at this time. And ultimately, it looks like you might not be all that interested in it, because Spirit is kind of you might be wondering if this isn't the right time to take it or the right time to make it. I just get almost kind of this sense of considering and maybe daydreaming a bit about it, but not really being enough emotionally invested in it to actually take action, whether it's accepting or making some kind of proposal or offer. Some of you, it might be a job offer or opportunity. Some of you, it might be in the relationship realm. Here we have the Six of Cups followed by the Magician. So Cups is water energy. That's the element which governs this suit. So this is emotional energy. Cups governs the emotional landscape of our life. It's also the area of our life that most often deals with relationships. The Six of Cups often has a connection to the past, reminiscence, nostalgia, childhood, people, places, situations from our past, parents, roots of origin, childhood, or the feeling, looking back over our childhood through rose-colored glasses, or looking at something through rose-colored glasses, kind of going back to a time where we didn't have the same cares and concerns that we have, as an adult in the adult world today. There is a bit of a dreamy card to this. Sometimes it's a card that represents soulmates or just connections to the past. The Magician, underneath it, is a manifester, a very powerful manifester. The Magician worked long and hard to get to where he's at. This represents that you now have everything that you need in order to physically manifest something into reality. The Magician, he's worked long and hard, so he has the ability to, all the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience over all of the elements of life, physical, emotional, creative, mental. So if he has an idea or a wish or a goal, he knows how to pull all of those things together and do the work in order to physically manifest something in reality. It's a card of knowing that you can do something, actually manifest something if you choose to. However, with the Six of Cups being over it, it's still sort of in this dreamy sort of state, considering. Some of you, this might be whatever this offer or opportunity is that you're considering either accepting or offering. It might be something or someone connected to your past. It might be an offer, whatever. Knights represent opportunities for change ultimately. So it might be something that you always wanted. It might be something that you used to really want. And it looks like the opportunity to have it or manifest it is here, and you're kind of toying with it, playing with it, thinking about it. You could, if you wanted to, but you're not quite sure if you want to. Next we have, which is quite interesting, next we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing, orchestration, God's spirit, your angels and guides. We have no control over this. We spin the wheel. We have no control over where it lands. So it is a very strong indication of forces beyond our control. Timing and orchestration beyond our control. But in the upright position, it represents that whatever the wheel is over or bringing is the way that it's supposed to be at this time, because it's God's spirit, your angels and guides. So what clarifies the wheel? What is this about? We have the Four of Cups. Boredom, perhaps, sometimes ingratitude. Again, he is considering something too. He already has these three goblets beside him, upright, beautiful. So he already has something fairly nice in his life or in his environment. There's an offer being made. We already know that from the Knight of Coins. He's looking at it, he's considering it, but he's not reaching out to take it. And of course, kind of the same energy over this. The Knight of Coins is there, but he's slower, cautious. The Six of Cups, perhaps you are considering, but it's just kind of in this dreamy, emotional sort of state. The Four of Cups, yeah, it looks like a good offer, and I could reach out and take it, but I don't know if I'm all that enthusiastic about it. And the fact that the Four of Cups clarifies the wheel represents that there is a reason, some reason. Again, this is a general reading, so that reason and the details of this may vary for those of you. It might be a work issue. It might be a work offer, an opportunity, internal or external. It might be in the relationship realm of your life. Something you could actually manifest, but you're not all that interested in it right now, even though you're still kind of rolling it around in your head. And the wheel is saying there's a reason why you're feeling this way. Let's clarify a couple of things. Let's clarify this Knight of Coins. What is this offer or opportunity for change? What is this opportunity? The Three of Cups, sometimes nicknamed the party card. This card does have a strong social element to it. It's often about going out, celebrating, partying, being with, friends, your kindred spirits, your tribe, positive connections in your positive social connections in your community, but really getting out and having a good time celebrating. For some of you, this might be as simple a thing as an invitation or an opportunity to go to a social gathering or event or host one yourself. The opportunity itself may represent a reason to celebrate, having something to celebrate, which could be any number of things. I mean, in work, it could be accepting a promotion or a new job offer and kind of celebrating that. In relationships, the opportunity might be moving to the next level. There could be celebration for that if you're getting engaged or getting married. I mean, it can represent a variety of different things. It could be a project of some kind. So it does represent a reason to celebrate. But for some reason, again, the wheel is kind of, divine timing orchestration is kind of giving you this sense that, I don't know, it looks kind of good and it could be this and I could reach out and take it or I could make this happen, but I'm just not that interested. Although I'm looking at it. Interesting. Let's see what Spirit advises. What is the best thing for Taurus to do to navigate through this energy for the first half of April? Advice, guidance for Taurus on the situations for the first half of April. Temperance. So they are suggesting balance. At the most fundamental level, temperance is about staying in the center of who you are, what you're about, and basically not letting your emotions or external events or circumstances prompt you to leave that center. It's kind of like being in the middle of a seesaw or teeter-totter temperance. When you're in the center, you can kind of sway as the arms go up and down. The arms can represent our emotions, external events that we have no control over. Once we leave our center and kind of dive into that, that's when we're prone to lose our balance because we have no control over that. But when you stay in the center, you can kind of adjust yourself to not fall off. So temperance is about kind of maintaining that balance, staying grounded, and not, at the very least, not allowing other people, places, situations, or strong emotions of your own be the thing that makes the decision here in whether or not you choose to take the opportunity to manifest this. And right behind it is the 10 of coins, So coins represents, how the things that make us feel stable and secure, gives us a sense of continuity in our day-to-day life, often the physical structure of our life. It can be financial, material, or stable long-term, relationships. Tens do represent cycle completion or fulfillment. Taurus, I kind of get the feeling that whatever this opportunity is, you just don't feel all that emotionally invested in it. And there's a reason for that, Spirit is saying. They're asking you, at least for the first half of April, to likely not make a decision about this and to make sure that your emotions aren't the thing that are kind of, running this, because it looks like you have a fair amount of stability, maybe even a lot of stability. It kind of has this feeling that, I'm kind of good where I'm at. There's a new opportunity and you may choose to take it and you may not, but you're not all that emotionally invested in it because you like where you're already at in whatever area of your life this is resonating with, or you're just comfortable. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's clarify temperance and the 10 of coins. To me, this represents kind of maybe just maintaining where you are, at least for the time being, because you're good where you are. You have a lot of stability already where you are, whether it's in work or business or a project or your relationship life. Maybe you have the opportunity to, manifest a relationship or a deeper relationship with someone, but you're actually just good kind of with your life the way it is right now. And it could be any area of your life in a general reading. Let's clarify. Temperance. Temperance and the Ten of Coins. Why? Because of the World. The World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. We begin with the Fool, who has the 0 at the top of his card, and that's where the journey begins. And all the cards after that are about the Fool's journey through life, our journey through life. Until we get to the end, the last card here, which is the World, which represents completion. Completion of a chapter or a set of chapters in your life that have been particularly significant. But there's been a successful completion, and you're now preparing for something new, the next phase of the journey. So the World usually represents that whatever you have been doing or involved in, you know, you've hit a ceiling. You're not going to get anything more out of it, particularly if you want to take something further. This has kind of run its course. So there's a sense of completion right behind, but you're also preparing for the next phase. And then we have another major arcana card, the Chariot, which is a card of continued movement ahead, staying focused on your goals, being very ambitious and driven. And right behind that is the Nine of Coins, which is focusing on your own stability and security. Excuse me. Again, the details and specifics of this are going to vary for those of you watching because it's a general reading. And everybody, you know, you all have unique, special lives. But whatever this opportunity is, I think ultimately it looks like a lot of you, while you're maybe spending some time toying with the idea in your mind, you're pretty good where you're at. And it doesn't look like a lot of you are going to act on this, or at least not anytime soon, because you're already coming from a place of solidity and stability. And you want to just kind of stay and focus on that and focus on perhaps growth in another area, because whatever this opportunity is, it feels like it's in an area that, you know, I mean, it could be for some of you, you have a pretty good stable job, pretty good stable career path. There may be a new opportunity coming in for you, but you're kind of good where you're at. You don't feel like you need to take it again for some reason. The wheel is over it, so there's a reason for this, and it usually means that either it's not the right time or this isn't the right opportunity for you, and that will be made manifest or become visible as time goes on. We are only looking at a 2-week period of time. So Taurus, I think that wraps up your reading for the first half of April. I hope that you found it helpful, or at least not too confusing. Again, if any of these readings do resonate with you and you'd like to get some information on a personal reading or reach out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be happy to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks, Taurus, for the April 2020 mid-month general readings. Until then, as always, much love and joy to you, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.